Dragon Ball FighterZ is nearly upon us, bringing with it a ton of flashy moves, nods to both anime and fighting game fans, and plenty of depth to keep you coming back.
Should we practice fighting together in case we need to sometime?
I'd rather die than ever do that again.
Fans should be pleased to hear that the game will have a fairly large roster with over 20 characters at launch. Fight with Yamcha or take a turn with Perfect Cell, with at least 8 more characters confirmed as DLC. Seeing Krillin get revenge on Frieza might be worth the price of admission by itself. Fighting thankfully takes place on a 2D plane, but it utilizes 3D graphics in order to make camera pans during transitions and super moves more dynamic. This decision allows for proper cross-up moves and projectile play for all those zoning fans in the genre. With a few exceptions like Tekken, Dead or Alive, and Soul Calibur, the FGC historically seems to prefer 2D gameplay the most. All the key blasts and killer combos are tripled in scope as the fights consist of 3-on-3 gameplay. Those familiar with the Marvel vs. Capcom series may feel a bit more at home as you select 3 characters for your team. Switching happens automatically after losing a character's full health bar. However, a player can switch on command in a number of ways, even during a super move. Calling characters for assists, but note that both characters can take damage during it. Fighters in reserve can slowly recover blue health. Once a character is defeated, a round reset occurs to prevent an additional disadvantage for that player. The roster and story covers a large portion of the canon fans will be familiar with, from Nappa all the way up to the new Android 21. Both Goku and Vegeta can be seen in their Dragon Ball Super Blue forms, and it offers Majin Buu to Kid Buu. The player can fight on Planet Namek and in the Cell Games arena, plus others from most of the series. Typically, the GT series isn't considered canon, and it seems to follow suit here. This isn't just your ordinary pile of functions. Arc System Works is the developer of the game, known for their hit titles like BlazBlue, Persona 4 Arena, and the incredible Guilty Gear series. Visuals are top-notch, matched perfectly from the anime. Game mechanics are deep, so there is plenty to dig into once a player wants to improve and compete with the best. Like most of their games, there is a complexity to explore while at the same time making it very appealing to the casual crowd who just want to mash. Arc's experience in the genre indicates we should expect excellent development and support. Super bar energy is gained from nearly everything you do. Attacking your opponent or even getting hit will cause the bar to fill, but it doesn't stop there. A careful player can manually charge energy after a knockdown to build a bit of meter to use. Charging leaves you vulnerable, but the longer you can charge, the faster it builds. Certain super moves require more than 1 bar but can be more devastating, and a total of 7 is the max. Mechanics offer a variety of favorites like wall bounces, air combos, and so on. Players can use a homing attack to pursue opponents and continue the damage. Auto combos are there for newcomers. An X-Factor-like move called Sparking Blast powers up damage and recovers health, can be used once per match. Even though it costs a bar, a player can teleport behind the opponent to land an attack to keep them on their toes. Familiar with push blocks? They're in here too in case an opponent is all up in your space. The game will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC via Steam. Crossplay is not an option between systems, and it is not part of the Play Anywhere Club from Microsoft. Thankfully, it will support a large number of control options from standard gamepads to arcade sticks. It primarily uses 4 buttons for light, medium, heavy, and special attacks, but combination button assignment is also possible. Motion controls are similar to Capcom and NetherRealm titles with quarter circles and the like. Dragon Ball FighterZ offers several online modes, but it also contains a story mode, allowing the player to control a number of characters as each section unfolds from different perspectives. The story itself is brand new, so fans can dig into the lore while learning the mechanics. Both good and evil teams are playable here, but the online modes also offer a number of choices. Lobbies are available so you can be matched up right away. Both the Japanese and English voice actors are available for the discerning fan. A player that picks the original Japanese voices will be able to get English subtitles, so there shouldn't be anything to worry about depending on which side you prefer. Dragon Ball FighterZ brings a ton of fun for both the casual and invested fan. Whether you want to see Krillin fight his wife Android 18 or just be able to turn your opponent into chocolate and eat them with Boo, there is a lot to like. This game hits at the end of January 2018, so get your Senzu beans ready for the brutal KO. This has been Jason with Curse saying thanks for watching, and enjoy the game.